Hey guys, Taylor here. Right now I'm going to walk through a few deck profiles. I'm going to do 3 different deck profiles, but I'm going to do them in different videos and upload them at different times. As you can guys see, my camera isn't shaky, which actually is a really cool thing. I found a camera, brand new, it was still in the box, little point and shoot, and it's actually going to work out perfectly. I had a stand. Yeah, so I got a camera, and I'm not doing it off my shaky phone. I don't know how quality is going to be, and I definitely don't know how the sound quality is going to be, so bear with me as I work the kinks out. Also, due to stand issues and just complications of the table and stuff like that, it's going to be a little bit close up, and I'm actually inverted, so I'm going to show you everything backwards. So if I have trouble reading, please please bear with me. I'm just going through, and this is kind of like a test video to see how things go. So I'm doing 3 deck profiles on my main decks. All of these deck profiles are going to be legal with the brand new ban list that goes into effect September 1st, 2013. So it's not going to be like the last format. On the first, and before I go into that, the reason why I'm doing this deck first in particular is because it's the only one I have edited. I know my Evil Swarm deck, I have to take out a Rabbit and a Bottomless, and I have to replace those cards. And then my Battling Boxer has some kinks in it as well. So my first deck I'm going to be profiling is Fire King. In the last meta, the Fire Kings didn't really get a lot of action. When they first came out, people were kind of excited, and they played them, and they realized they kind of sucked. And now that Yaksha's out, I really do think that they have a way of doing things. So this is going to be my Fire King profile. This deck is fairly pure Fire King. There's really not much to it. What this deck focuses on is destroying itself. Like it has like Torrential Tribute, only 1 now. It used to have 2, and it has Dark Hole just for the sake of destroying itself, and it might be beneficial in getting rid of the other person. It also has Overworked, which actually works well against other decks with like Fire Fist, or decks with why can't I talk today? Decks that have field spells that boost attacks. So it works out. So here we go. They're not actually organized, so bear with me. I have 3 Avatar King Barongs. Barong is a great searcher, definitely a necessity in the Fire Kings, and he's really easy to destroy with Fire King with effect. 2, soon to be 3, hopefully, Fire King Avatar Yakshas. What he does when you destroy him, you can destroy any card on your side of the field or in your hand. So if you draw a big Garanix, it's not that big of a deal. Sad day. Only 1 because of the ban list. Torrential Tribute destroys all monsters on the field. Summon Yaksha, activate this, call it a day. I have 3 Circle the Fire Kings for destroy. The destroy is really important. Destroy 1 fire monster, bring 1 back from your grave, and then you can get double effect if you do it right. 3 Molten Destructions. I pop these with Overworked. Works really well. 1 Dark Hole. Obvious reasons, destruction. My only anti-attack measure, I have 3 Scrap Iron Scarecrows. Really fun card to use. People hate it. 1 Bottomless Trap Hole. I just stole this from my E-Swarm, and I figured, well, I have to take cards out anyway. 3 Fire King Avatar Garanix. This is my main defensive card. When he's destroyed, you can special summon a Fire King card, but you can't special summon the big Garanix. And also 3 Fire King High Avatar Garanix. I probably could run with 2, but just having a 3rd one's nice in case something goes wrong. 3 Onslaught of the Fire Kings. Can you see a pattern here? There's another. I think only 1 Tribute to the Doomed. Let me check real quick. 2 Tribute to the Doomed. Okay. So 2 Tribute to the Doomed. I usually use this against myself to activate effects. I do think I'm at 3 Fencing Fire Ferrets, if I'm correct. It's really bad when you don't know your own deck. Yeah, 3 Fencing Fire Ferrets. When he is destroyed, let me read this. When he is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, destroy it, then inflict 500 damage to your opponent. Really cool card. It's out of Judgment of Light. It's very common, actually. I've gotten a few of them now. Another Circle. Another big Garanix. Boom. Boom. Another. See, now you're seeing patterns. Okay. I believe I have 2 Gokas. And the reason why I'm using Goka is you can special summon him if you have another fire monster on the field. And then you have to, but when you do, you have to destroy a fire monster. So it actually works out really well for activating Fire King effects. This is in the structure deck. Definitely a good card. I'm only running 2 Corrins. The reason why is Corrin just really isn't that good of a card. I mean, yeah, in the beginning game, use Corrin, destroy him, send Big Garanix to the grave, and then use Circle with something else, but that hardly ever happens. Usually I can pop Onslaught before I get Corinne. So I'm only running 2, just in case. Now I'm using Corinne mainly to get another card out, Volcanic Counter. I'm only running 1 counter right now. That's all I need. Usually by the time I use the counter, it's game over. There's my second Yaksha. Boom, boom. Overworked. Overworked will also, I will also steal these Overworks for tournaments to side deck in my Evil Swarm deck, because the one thing I am finding with Evil Swarms is that the one archetype that just crushes them is definitely Fire Fist. Fire Fist, yeah. So, but I have 3 of them in here to destroy my own monsters, or if need be, get rid of other monsters. There's another Onslaught, another Corinne, another Goka, Fencing Fire Ferret, 1 Volcanic Counter, banish him from the grave if I have another fire monster. Any damage I just took, my opponent takes as well. 1 Sacred Phoenix of Nephilis, just in case, I'm sorry, I just butchered that name, but I really don't know how to pronounce it. Anti-Spell Trap, obviously. Really nice, can get me out of a few binds, especially against Atlantean decks. And then all of these, oh, and this card, which I need more of, but I don't have more of. 1 Chain Destruction. I would like to have more, but I don't. When a monster with 2,000 or less attack is summoned, let me see if I can get you guys. Nope, it's not going to zoom. Okay. So when a monster with 2,000 or less is summoned, target one of them, destroy all cards with that name in the controller's hand or deck. So fun to use with, like, Barong. It really is. And then there's my third and final, Fire King Avatar. Fire King High Avatar Gyarados. This will probably be the second best of all my decks. Battling Boxer, it goes back and forth depending on how fast it can go. It's definitely the one I enjoy playing a lot. Not quite the most. I really do enjoy playing Eastwarns, but like for more casual gameplay and not in such a tournament setting, I do use Fire Kings more often. They're a lot easier to beat, if you know what I mean. So yeah, there you guys go. If you have any suggestions or anything like that, let me know. And of course, if you saw anything you would like, most of the stuff in this deck is not for trade, but like anything can be sold for the right price or traded for the right card, as you know, common sense. So there you guys go. I hope you like my Fire King profile. If you guys have any suggestions, of course, go ahead and make them. I'm always open, and a lot of the reason why I'm not running certain cards is because my the collection is limited. And I think that's good. This is my first video. I will be doing 2 more on my other 2 decks. Hopefully I can work out the kinks, but I might just go ahead and... I don't know what I'm doing quite yet. Again, these videos are kind of like test videos. You guys can't figure it out. I'm still trying to find my voice in front of the camera, which I'm not really in front of it, but I am trying to find my voice. And you guys can hear that I definitely do slur my words, and I kind of go a million miles an hour. The million miles an hour part probably isn't going to change, but hopefully I can get the slurring to stop. And this is also helpful for talking in front of groups, because I also do slur a lot in front of groups, which is annoying. So, yeah, there you guys go. Again, I hope you enjoyed it. If you know me, you want to go against it, let me know. I'm always cool with that. I'm going to go do my other profiles, and then hopefully I can do something special for you guys afterwards. Thank you guys very much. Hope you enjoyed this, and have a nice day as usual. Whee! There we go. Yay!